Hello everyone, welcome back to the video series for class 10th Information Technology, and in this video we are going to start a new unit which is email messaging. So in this particular unit we have to discuss 10 different topics, and the topics are working with calendar, schedule an appointment, categorize an appointment, share a calendar, print a calendar, creating a meeting request, respond to a meeting request, create and edit a task, create and edit a note, create and edit a journal entry. So altogether we are having 10 different sessions of this particular unit. So let us start the unit. So today we are going to discuss 5 different sessions, and in the next video we will cover the next 5 sessions. So let us start with the topic working with calendar. So we all know that calendar is used when we want to manage our time, when we want to organize our planning so that it will result in efficiency. It will result in increased efficiency and productivity. So basically working with calendar means we have to manage our time efficiently. So we are having one calendar in our system, that is Outlook calendar, and that Outlook calendar can be opened using this option. You can see that we have to go to the start option and then under Microsoft Office, not this calendar, okay, not this calendar. We are going to learn about the calendar which is part of Microsoft Office package. Here you can see we are having Microsoft Office, and here you can see Microsoft Office Outlook. So you have to click on that one. Okay, under that one we will have the calendar option. So basically we are talking about the offline calendar of application. Some of the features are related to email also, but for those features we must have our email account linked with Outlook. So let us discuss first about this working with calendar. Okay, so when we are discussing about working with calendar, here we have opened our Microsoft Outlook. You can see here we are having option of calendar. When you will click on calendar, you will have the appearance like this one. Okay, so here you can see that calendar can be viewed in 3 different views. First one is day view, where you can have the day schedule. This one is week view, where you will have the week schedule, and this one is month view. Okay, you will have all the month views of that particular year. Okay, so we are having 3 different views for any particular calendar. So you can see here we can create appointments and schedule day-to-day activities using calendar, and the application provides 3 views. Already we have seen what are the 3 views. The 3 views are day, week and month. Okay, so for example, if we have to schedule an activity for a particular time in a day, we have to choose day view. The default view is day view. If we have to schedule an activity for a particular day in a week, then we have to choose week view. And if we want to schedule an activity for a particular time in a month, then we have to choose month view. So the default view is day view. Okay, now we can set options for calendar also, and that can be set by selecting tool options. So let us see what are the different options that we can set for our calendar. Here we are having our Outlook, and here we are having tools option. So you can go to options, and here you can select this calendar options to choose to set any particular option. Okay, so here you can select any particular option to customize your calendar option. By default this setting has been done. If you want anything to be changed, here you can change. Okay, so the default color is here. If you want to change the default color, from here you can change. So first day of week has been set as Monday, and start time has been set as 8. So you can change it as per your requirement. These are the default settings that have been set. Okay, so you can go to calendar options and you can make changes to the calendar by using appropriate options in the dialog box. Okay, so next one is how we can schedule an appointment. We have already seen that we are having three different views. Now we will see that how we can schedule an appointment. So to schedule an appointment, we can do it by two ways. First one is using menu bar and second one is using calendar view. So already we are in calendar view. Here we are already in calendar view. So if we want to schedule any appointment, what we can do, we can just click on this. Okay, and here we can write our appointment. Okay, suppose subject is related with school and location, you may choose your location. Okay, sorry, subject may be given as school. You can change your location also. I'm choosing as, and your start time and end time. Okay, and here I'm giving a meeting. Okay, and that's it. I'm keeping this much only. I will save it and close it. Okay, so here you can see that we have set a meeting. Okay, and this is the timing. It will alert you. Okay, it will send you the reminder. You may close it. So the date has been set as 9th November 2020, and it will have a meeting from 8 a.m. to 8:30. Okay, so you can select any particular date as per your requirement. So in this way you can select your appointment. The another way to add appointment, to schedule appointment, is from here go to new and here you can click on appointment. Okay, now you can choose any date. Suppose I am choosing date 20th November. Okay, and subject is again related to, suppose, exam, and here declaration of marks, and save and close. So here you can see that on 20th we will have one, let us see. Here you can see that 20th we are having one appointment that has been created. Okay, so altogether we are having three views: day, week, and month. Okay, here you can see on 9th we are having one appointment, on 20th we are having another appointment. Okay, so in this way we can create our appointment also. So basically there are two ways: first using menu bar and second using calendar view. Then next topic is, we will discuss the next topic, that we can create recurring appointment also. Now what is the meaning of recurring appointment? Recurring appointment means which can be repeated. Okay, so if you are having some appointment which is going to be repeated very frequently, then we can create repeat recurring appointment also. For example, suppose I'm on 15th, I will click on this, right, just right click on it, and new recurring appointment. Okay, so the starting time, let it be, if you want to change the starting time, just do it. I want it to be 10:30, and ending time, keep it 11:30, and you have to choose that on which days it is going to be repeated. Suppose it is going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, and what start date is end, and if you know that on which date it will be end, then you have to specify that date. Otherwise, just here you have to specify. If you don't know, then just select no end date. It will be repeated continuously on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and click OK. Okay, so what you have to go to, what you have to repeat, suppose you want to do some co-curricular activities. Then you can create any appointment on these days and just save and close it, so it will be done. So we will have the recurring activities on every, you can see here, every Monday, Wednesday and Friday we are having the same appointment. Okay, so this was about recurring appointment. Now we will move to the next section, that we are having the next session, how to categorize an appointment. We can categorize an appointment means we can give different colors to our appointment. Okay, that can also be done. So to use a category while creating an appointment, select a color from the categorize. To apply category for an existing appointment, double click on the appointment and select a color from the categorize drop down. So already we have created appointment. Now let us change the category. How to change the category? Let me show you. Sorry. So here we are having our appointment. Okay, co-curricular activity is there. Let me double click on it. And you can see here the category is here. Okay, now you can choose any category. Suppose I am choosing here orange category. Okay, we have to open the series because this one is recurring appointment. So let us reopen it. I have selected, now open the series. Okay, and here then we will choose it orange category, and now the color has been changed to orange. Okay, so in this way we can categorize our appointment also. Now the next session is about our share a calendar. Now we can share our calendar with others if we will have an email account related with our Outlook. So for that you have to publish your calendar. If you can see, we will have one option, publish my calendar. So that can be done only if you are having one email account, Microsoft email account. Otherwise you can sign up for free account as well. So the process which you have to follow is, first you have to sign up account, you have to create your account, and after publishing your calendar will be saved to your mail server. Now you have to share that calendar. So for that you have to go to the option calendar and then share, and you have to enter the email accounts to whom you like to share the calendar, and you have to just click on the send so that the calendar will be shared with all of the email accounts that you have entered. And the recipients who have got your calendar need to be click on the button subscribe to this calendar so that they can view your calendar. So in this way you can share your calendar as well. Okay, and then next session is about print a calendar. So we can print our calendar as well. Just we have to go to file options and we have to go print. So you will have the options that you want to print it in daily style, weekly style and monthly style, because already we have discussed that we are having three different views: day view, week view and month view. So accordingly you can print your calendar in any of these three style. So this were all about the 5 sessions of this particular video. Rest of the 5 sessions we will discuss in next video.